Hi, this is Jessica Janowski with Ultimate Fit Chick, and we are going to do just a nice, easy, brief yoga practice this morning just to kind of work out the kinks. So we're going to start with a deep inhale up and exhale down. Bend those knees just a little bit. Deep inhale up and exhale down. And then this last time, let those hands stay up a minute. Grabbing one wrist and moving to the side body. Nice long spine. Each inhale, lengthen, and exhale, deepen just a little bit more in the twist. Bending those knees, bring the arms down, then inhaling all the way back up. Grabbing the other wrist and moving to the other side body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen the twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Bringing it down. Stepping the feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to do some cat-cows from standing. So we're just going to lead with the chest, the heart center. Open it. Bringing it down, hinging at the hip. And then when you get far enough down, you're going to roll it back through and up. So you're inhaling going forward. When you're ready, exhale and round it up. A couple more times. Just move with your own breath. It doesn't matter if you're a little bit faster or slower than I am. And then that last exhale, bringing it up, stepping the feet back together. We're just going to scrunch our shoulders to create some tension. And sigh it out, let it go. Scrunch your shoulders, create some tension. Sigh it out. Release that tension. And one more time. Scrunch. And sigh. Good. One ear over to the same shoulder. Creating a nice long space in the neck. Just feeling how that neck is stretching. Noticing any sensations in your breath or your body. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Just stay here for a few breaths. Noticing how that feels. Maybe notice your arms. Does one feel longer? Inhale, bring that back up. Good. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Opening that chest. That should feel nice. Good. Okay, so we're going to widen the feet. Could be farther than hips distance. I like to put my feet in second position here, which are heels kind of pointing towards each other, toes out. But you can stay feet parallel as well. We're just going to hinge at the hip, leading with the chest. So we're hinging at the hip, going forward, opening the heart center. And then when you're ready, you're going to drop that into a wide leg forward fold. You can keep a soft knee and bend in the knee since this is the first one. And just reaching down. Now, if this is hard, you can have your hands right on your shins or even on your thighs. You don't have to go as deep as somebody else, like in a class or anybody that you see. If you have blocks, you could put those there on your hands. So just lengthening, it feels good. Stepping the feet together, rolling it up slow, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to rise. And when you come up, roll those shoulders back a couple of times. Good, we're going to bring it to the floor. So we're just going to make our way to the floor, sitting gently, sitting nicely. This right here is your staff pose. So what you want to do is actually engage this pose. Push your hands toward your feet. Opening the chest, lengthening the spine, pushing in your hands. Now, activating the legs, squeezing every single muscle. And you want to bring your toes kind of back towards your face, but you want to push the mound of your feet out the other way. So thighs are engaged, everything is working tight, squeezing, and relax that. Good. Come to your butterfly. So your feet are together, and you can grab at your toes, at your ankles. You can grab your pants if you need to. Just letting those hips open. Sitting up nice and tall to start. Breathing. So if this is uncomfortable, because it's not very comfortable for me either, as I don't have very flexible hips, you could put something underneath your body to bring your hips forward more. It might be a little bit more comfortable. You can flap your butterfly if you want to. You can take your chest and move forward or even round down. There's lots of options. I like to stay tall. Do what feels comfortable for you. It's your yoga practice. Bring the legs back in. We're just going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Okay, those hips are going to be, the feet are going to come towards your hips and your booty. Take an inhale, you're going to raise those hips. So if this is uncomfortable, then it shouldn't be too bad, but you don't have to go as high. But if you can, you want to really pop those hips up and engage the legs. So to engage your legs, think about squeezing your legs toward each other. They don't have to touch, but just you're thinking about that motion. To get a little deeper in this bridge, you can clasp the hands, roll the shoulders under, and reach towards your feet. Pushing those hips even higher, squeezing and breathing. And then let it down slowly. Scoop it in. So bringing those knees to your chest, trying to flatten out your back onto the floor, and gently pulling those knees to the chest, underneath. Good, from underneath. Hands are gonna go out to the sides, and you're just gonna drop the knees over, and the head goes the other way. Trying to keep both shoulder blades on the floor. Feels nice, feels good on my hips, feels good on my back, feels good in my chest to open it so wide. Bringing it all the way through the middle, and then exhale the other way. Oh, feels nice. So head, if you want a deeper twist, can turn the other way, or it can stay neutral, just gazing at the ceiling. Just a slight head movement can really increase that twist. Bring your legs back to the middle, and grabbing underneath again, and then rolling up. Good, so from here, we're gonna go into wide leg. I'll face you. So wide leg sitting, we're gonna inhale up, exhale, tuck one hand underneath, and pop over the side, side body stretch right here, good. This feels nice. Inhale, turn your chest toward the leg, square up the shoulders to the leg. Just go as far as you can go without hurting yourself or compromising your form. And bring that all the way up, other way, side body stretch. Exhale, turn toward the other leg, coming down. One side might be way more flexible than the other, that's totally normal. Just keep your practice going and hopefully that will balance out to be a little bit more symmetrical. Good, legs are gonna come together. We're gonna then roll back down into wind release. So wind release, one leg is straight, and then point the foot, the other knee is pulling in towards the chest. This is great for digestion. Head is just resting. Just gently tuck that in. Then you're gonna bring the leg up, lower it down. Try the other side, bringing that leg in, tugging gently for a few breaths. So if you have an upset stomach, or maybe you're a little constipated, this might be a good pose to do for a while, alternating up and back down. Let's do one more. We're gonna add on to this. So first we're just gonna start in a wind release. Then we're gonna bend the other knee up, foot on the floor. We're gonna turn this into a figure four. Okay, so you're in a figure four. You're gonna gently press above the knee, that hip out. Should not hurt. Should feel like a nice little stretch. And then from here, you're gonna open the arms like airplanes and bring this foot to the floor. That feels amazing. If it's too much to go all the way to the floor, then just go where you can feel a little side body stretch, but it doesn't hurt. So Find where it's comfortable for you to be involved in the stretch without hurting yourself or injuring yourself, but you can still feel a stretch. Bringing that up, bending the knee, and then lengthening the leg again and lowering it to the floor. So when release on the other side. Breathing, that feels amazing, bending the knee. And then figure four, gently pushing that hip out. Hands going airplane arms, and then dropping that over to the side body. While still trying to keep the shoulders on the floor, that's the trick. So if the shoulder pops up off the floor, you need to back it up a little. The goal isn't really to get the foot to the floor. That is where we're headed, but your goal is really the stretch itself. Where do you feel the stretch that doesn't hurt, that you're not going too far, you're not injuring yourself? So everybody's body is different. Respect your body. Be grateful for what it can do for you. Bring it up, grabbing those knees again. We're just gonna send those legs to the ceiling for a second, trying to get your back completely flat to the floor. This should not bother you at all. Now what happens is the blood is coming down and soaking the internal organs. It's really good. Let's point and flex the feet. It feels great for your feet. Then some circles, inward circles, outward circles. Give it up a few more breaths. Good. Then we're going to roll back up and we're going to come to all fours. This is a very gentle practice today. Pushing one leg back so that the toes are on the mat and you're pushing your heel back and really lengthening that calf. That should feel nice. And then switching. You want your shoulders right above your hands. Lengthening the calf. Okay, we're going to come to our first down dog. So you're just going to tuck your toes under, bring those hips up, push those hips back, lengthen the back of the legs. So you want to create space between your neck and your shoulders. So think about lengthening that upper body and pushing back with the shoulders. You can shake your head yes, and nod no. Nod yes, shake no, however you want to think about it. Just relax into this pose. You don't have to work super hard. You can even bend the knees. One way I like to stretch my legs is we call it walk the dog or pedal your feet. When you bend one knee and then push that other hip back. Switch. On your own breath, you don't have to go at my pace. Switching it feels comfortable. Then walk those hands, feet to your hands. So we're in a forward fold, and it's a feet together, forward fold. My knees are bent here. You can be reaching for your shins, even your thighs. Just go as low as you're comfortable. So we're going to do a reverse front dive. Arms are going to go out to the side, all the way back up, and exhale down. One more, bring those arms up. And exhale down. So I want to thank you for doing yoga this morning with me. Very gentle practice. Just kind of get that body moving. I appreciate your time, and I hope you keep tuning in. Namaste.